Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, guys? Hey DL.
No.
What's up, guys? I'm late. I'm sorry if I'm late. Yes, I'm late. Okay, so what?
Yeah, a little late.
I was thinking of not doing it. I was thinking of pushing it to tomorrow, but you know what? I'm in a good mood, so I might as well just do it today. So yes, this is the 60th episode. It's all about wrestling. Before we get into this, make sure if you're new here, share, like, subscribe, comment below. Also, just do all that. We got stuff to talk about that are very important and are coming to fruition. WrestleMania's card is starting to shape up. Let's see what else I put in there. We'll talk about Raw last week. We'll talk about some AEW, some questionable stuff. We'll talk about if Kane a little bit. A&E did their biography on Kane last night. I watched that over the Oscars. Is that in Last of Us? Okay. There's some news today about by Bray Wyatt has been possibly off the air, and some Hall of Fame news. Rey Mysterio is being inducted. We'll talk about that for sure, and possible which women might be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And it may not. It won't surprise you because this woman has been WWE and WCW. But yeah. So with that, let's get into it. Main topic is the biggest topic. It kind of does go into review of Raw, but I think it was very important because finally we got some direction where Jey, who Jey is loyal to. And if you saw Raw last week, you would know in the main event, it was Owens versus Jimmy, where Sami won. Sami won that match. Mm-hmm. And then Jake showed up. He comes to face with his brother and then walks away. And Jimmy looks dejected, looks hurt. And then he comes to embrace Sami outside the ring where Sami, and he hugs Sami. But you see Sami, this is how I know this is a swerve. The way they were positioned afterwards, Sami was a little bit in front of him on the side. And that's what I knew. Yeah, this is when Jey's. And don't say, guys, this is not a heel turn. This is not a heel turn. He was a heel the whole time, okay? It's not a heel turn. Okay. And that's how I knew that Jey was going to kick him. That's what I knew. And that's why Jey was going to be low to a Bloodline.
Yep. Pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to play out. I thought it was done really well for the most part. Yeah.
It was played off very well. They went. You got 2 or 3 weeks to build up. I mean, so they're getting Cody Rhodes involved in it, right? Obviously, because it's just the whole. Well, Cody wasn't taking the Roman Reigns, but he's starting to get involved in more of the Bloodline business, trying to help out Sami. Hey, Vortex, because Owens is not. Owens is like, he basically said he wants nothing to do with Sami anymore. He doesn't. Just stay out of my life, basically. You do your thing, and I'll do my thing. I don't need your help. I don't.
Yeah, sure, Kevin. sure.
Yeah, sure. Vince, yeah, sure.
Are they gonna wait? Like, I'm halfway expecting this. Are they gonna wait till like literally the last Raw before WrestleMania for them to tag team?
That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think.
Yeah. They're gonna wait till the last minute.
That's what I think it's gonna happen. That's what some people think should happen. That they should wait till the last week of of the go home week, basically before WrestleMania. That's when they should unite and like hug it out or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Yeah.
it'd be
Need more
huge.
kicks.
But
Yeah,
Cody
it would
Rhodes has
be.
made it personal.
Yeah. Well, Paul Heyman already made it personal.
Yeah, yeah. But it seems like now it's really personal because he's getting truly involved in Bloodline business, helping out Sammy and
Yeah.
all that. Like he's getting involved in actual family business now, which is good. I mean, as
Yeah.
they should. Because here's the thing, all the pressure is on Cody Rhodes, right? Because every wrestler goes up with Roman Reigns. Obviously, there's pressure on him, pressure on them to dethrone Roman Reigns. But there's extra pressure on Cody Rhodes because of all the promos he's cut. How it is really about him respecting his family, always mentioning his father, even his brother to an extent, but mostly his father. He puts more pressure than any other contender that Roman Reigns has ever faced for the titles.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like. And that's what I think he's going to win. I think he's going to be the one. And I think the Bloodline. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Bloodline fans, but it has to get to a point where it can't be dominant forever. Factions cannot be dominant forever. It has to get to a point where things don't go their way.
Don't tell that to the NWO or DX.
It ran on too long with the NWO. Definitely ran too long. And DX killed itself, right? Like,
Yeah.
nobody really killed. Triple H killed DX when he turned heel, and he reformed it again. Remember, he formed it later again, but he killed DX.
Formed it like two more times after that.
Yeah, he did. Tom Terrell.
Yeah. I have a suspicion that they probably will keep the bloodline going till Roman hits 1,000 days.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I still want Cody to win, but like I just have that feeling that they might keep him going. I think you'll start to see the bloodline crack after WrestleMania because I'm pretty sure Sami and Kevin are going to win the titles, and then that's already going to cause controversy. And then there's the rumors of Rikishi coming back, and maybe that'll stir up some things there. And then, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do after that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't drop a Solo Sokoa. Look, we all saw this coming. The thing is, we all saw this turn coming. We all thought it was going to happen at Elimination Chamber. And I think WWE took the obvious because WWE does a good job of tracking social media, and they know the obvious. They expected everybody who's paying attention to WWE in the Bloodline storyline that people said, "Oh yeah, he's gonna turn Sami and cost Roman Reigns the title at Elimination Chamber." That's not the case.
Yeah.
No, we knew it was gonna happen, but they pushed it. It's just smart.
It's a good way of subverting expectations.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just loyal. Yeah. And now Sami's really pissed at Jey, obviously. I mean, it's just that's the problem with Sami sometimes. He's too naive.
Yeah, you would think he would learn by now.
Kevin Owens is not the naive one. Sami is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, guys got to make him that. You got to make him that naive baby face.
Nobody likes a naive baby face.
Nope.
No, we need a smart baby face. I mean, Sami is smart too. He's creative. He's smart. It's just that.
Yeah.
As a face, like as a heel, you could be a little naive, but as a baby face, like seriously,
You're giving everyone the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, and it's gonna be a great moment when they team up, and because people want to see that. People want to see Owens and Zayn unite again as a tag team.
Yeah.
And then What else was on? So that was main. That was basically the main topic right there. Oh, so we're getting. No, we're getting. So we're going to talk about Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio is going to be the first inductee into the 2023 Hall of Fame. Now, let's get this out of the way. The Hall of Fame in WWE is really a joke. It's really a joke. Okay, because
Is it?
well, when you're in the Hall of Fame, you're still wrestling.
Okay, so that's what's bothering me about this, because Rey Mysterio is still an active wrestler, and they're still in the middle of the storyline with Dom, and so it's going to be weird when he's inducted, but they still have to play up the fact that Dom and Rey hate each other. So
Are they going to do that? Are they going to do that at the Hall of Fame ceremony?
That's what I'm concerned about. Are they gonna do a segment at the Hall of Fame? Are they gonna play up an act there? Is he gonna cause ruckus? Dominic gonna cause a ruckus during the Hall of Fame? Is he gonna attack him? Like that's yeah.
And the question is Rey retiring?
Honestly, if they're gonna do the Dom and Rey Mysterio match, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do at WrestleMania, I'm fine with him retiring after this because he's done everything.
Yeah, he has nothing to. I think it's just for him to try to get his son, over. I mean, his son got everybody before him joining Judgment Day. Everybody was like making fun of Dominic, how it was boring, stale. There's nothing to him, it's just generic. He's Ray's son. He could use some training, stuff like that. Now, since he's joined the Judgment Day, and I mean, I know the prison stuff is corny because he's always just, I did hard times. Yeah, he spent like one night in prison. At least, even though it's corny, it's kind of working for him.
Yeah, it is kind of working for him. But yeah, it is kind of silly. Just one night now he's hardcore. Now he's for the streets now. I'm like, no, bro, no. But yeah, part of me. I mean, I'm glad that he's inducted. But part of me just wishes that maybe they should have waited till WrestleMania 40 so the Dom storyline could be done with, and all the family could have like a genuine celebration for the Mysterios.
Yeah, and right now the match is not official for WrestleMania because Mysterio hasn't accepted or said yes, whatever.
But we know he's going. We know it's going to happen.
Yeah, eventually he's gonna. It's eventually in the next 3 weeks. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get to a point where Rey had enough of his son and basically accept and teach his son a lesson.
Father versus son. Is this the first father versus son at WrestleMania?
Oh, it's Shane and Vince at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But real wrestler, like actual wrestlers,
like actual wrestlers, yes.
Maybe it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, it will be nuts. I mean, Judgment Day. I mean, Damian Priest is doing nothing.
He's doing nothing. Like, he got nothing for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like Rhea is about to challenge for the SmackDown Women's title. Finn's about to face Edge.
Yeah.
Dom's about to face Rey. And what's Damian got to do? Nothing.
And Damian is really, really good in the ring for his size.
Yeah.
People like this stream. Vortex is learning about wrestling. Vortex is good at wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Vortex, just for you, buddy. I don't know if you saw it already.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
That's not what I want. Give me what I want.
Yeah. And so, what other match? So we got so some big matches. Let's talk this one. John Cena is back, comes back, and Austin Theory comes out to interrupt him. Doesn't even let John Cena get an opening word in. And then, basically challenges Cena to a match at WrestleMania. And Cena's like, no. But the whole thing was John Cena practically buried Austin Theory on the mic with the piping crowd noise.
Yep, and pretty much just burying his build, burying his wrestling ability, burying his talking ability, being like, dude, you're not ready. You ain't ready to face me at WrestleMania.
But they clearly think he might be ready for the next level if they're going to have him against Cena. Backstage, if they're going to have him against Cena, they might think he's ready or he's close to it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have him against Cena. You have him against somebody else for the U.S. title. Like Cena is like a huge stepping stone, right? For anybody.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. But they really do see a lot of potential in Austin Theory, clearly. Obviously, I mean, he did kind of bury Austin Theory. Like, I'd rather have a boss spot than a pipe in crowd noise. Fuck.
Was it piped in? Was it piped in crowd noise? I thought that was legit.
I think they did at times to pipe the noise. I think, from what I understand, before Triple H got there was some piping noise. Because Theory was not really getting a reaction when Vince McMahon was running the show. And they tried pushing him. And since he has this new attitude, he started to get more of a reaction from the crowd. Because they saw this guy, like, he was a jerk, but they saw this guy doing selfies, stuff like that. But once he dropped that element, he started to get more serious after cashing in on the U.S. title and not winning it, the crowd started to, I guess, invest him in more as a heel. David Flair versus don't tell me about this. That was a terrible time for WCW. Yeah, that did happen. David Flair versus Ric Flair. Yes.
Yeah, he did. Theory needs to trim that crusty beard though. It's not. I don't think it's working for him. Just
Theory.
You don't have to shave it off. You don't have to shave it off completely, but just like trim it a little bit because it is looking really crusty. I don't like it.
I tried looking at Evil Villain with that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cena's on Raw tonight.
We'll see. I don't know.
But this is really clearly a way to try to get him over Theory. Right?
Yep.
And I don't know what the plan is. What's the plan if Cena wins the title? But he can still get over. He can still get over and putting a great match with Cena. I mean, how long will this match go? Because what would Cena do? He would not. It'd be like 5-10 minute match maybe. Because like, is he doing any training? As we know, because all we know he just filmed a film in Australia. I think on that Raw. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
they did not have a match. They did not have a match, but there was times where she slapped her and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not expecting the match to go any longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Theory's gonna have to carry Cena, even though Cena's like a veteran.
Cena's not like a old in the ring. He still can do some stuff. Like it's not Goldberg,
Look at that. There's a reason why they put him in a tag team match, right? What did that tag team match just before the New Year? He did he was in there for like 2 minutes. He did like 2 moves.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact he was filming in Australia for something, and I'm pretty sure I just found out today. I'm pretty sure he was filming something in Boston on the night of Raw.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
You know what?
If The Rock has no choice but to return to the ring, his red carpet appearance last night.
Here's nothing they have to do. If Roman Reigns loses his titles and Roman Reigns is still the top heel, still make him strong, build him strong as he is right now. Even if he loses his titles, you can still do that. Build up for WrestleMania 40, the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. Try to do Rock and Roman there and have him and make it a non-title match. And have no titles on the line.
Yeah, hopefully he's not champion by then.
Yeah. I know Cena's young. The Rock is like 50, right?
Yeah.
He's still in great shape. I mean, there's a lot of 50-year-olds. 50.
Yeah, Cena's probably like late 40s.
Cena's 45. The Rock is only 5 years older than Cena, and he could do. I mean, how old was Flair Hogan when in the 90s? Hogan was in his 40s, I believe. So was Flair must have been in his 50s.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you what you want, Vortex.
And then Cena, look, I know you're filming movies, so you're probably contractually obligated not to cut your hair, but I'm sorry, we need the high top again. We need the short hair again, please. Yeah. When he showed his bald spot on Raw, I'm like, man, it got bad. Yeah,
I think Cena might look good bald. Honestly,
I think he would be fine bald.
Yeah, but I don't think
low top, the very low top that he had.
Yeah,
like, so he doesn't.
I don't think Gunn would want him to look bald for Peacemaker season 2 though. He want him to have hair.
That's true. That's why I'm like, he probably can't cut his hair because he's filming a bunch of stuff. So we probably have to deal with the bald spot at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And look, Hogan had a bald spot.
Oh yeah, his is horrendous as well. Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, but Cena, Cena has a film career, right? So every actor has a certain hairstyle they have to do for a specific film.
Okay. Well, can he at least pay to fill up that spot, though? I don't know why Hogan didn't do it for his hair. Like, you have the money to do that.
The Rock does have a history, a good history with Disney. I know that. So, no. Do you remember what John Cena had to apologize to like China or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, I forgot what it was for.
The Fast and the Furious. Was it pro movie Fast and Furious or Suicide Squad? I think it's Fast and the Furious, not Suicide Squad. I think it's Fast 9.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah. You know what they should do? I made a video on this channel that for when they face SummerSlam
in Detroit, baby. Yes.
But when he faced Roman Reigns at SummerSlam in Vegas, right? I made a joke that Margot Robbie was going to be in the Rock's corner dressed up as Harley Quinn, helping The Rock win. No, helping John Cena win.
That would be ridiculous, but I wouldn't put it past them.
They haven't announced any celebrities for WrestleMania yet.
I mean, Logan Paul.
We're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna definitely get to that. Don't worry. We're definitely gonna get to Logan Paul.
Yeah, but I am surprised. There's not any celebrity gimmick matches.
Or even a guest host, or because WrestleMania for years and years they always have a guest ring announcer or a guest ring keeper. I mean, they had Jenna. No, not Jenna. They had Pamela Anderson. They had Jenny McCarthy. They had Burt Reynolds. They had Jonathan Taylor Thomas. They had so many. I can't believe they actually invited Kim Kardashian one year. I'm like, oh god.
Oh yeah, was that WrestleMania 24? Yeah, that was wow. All right, but
get guests into wrestling. The Miz is the host. Wow.
What?
You think Edge is a more popular wrestler, celebrity, movie star than the Miz? At least Edge is like at these edges appearing some stuff that's Disney or whatever. Miz is just appearing in straight to home DVD stuff. Ugh. Cody Rhodes too. Cody Rhodes has been in bigger stuff than the Miz. He's been in Arrow. I mean, like, we could shit on Arrowverse. It's still bigger than whatever the Miz has been in.
Yeah, like why couldn't they get like I don't know who would you get now that like will be like relevant today? Michael B. Jordan? I don't know.
I would want a wrestling fan, a wrestling celebrity fan. I know there's a lot of them.
Fan, yeah.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige.
Well, apparently he's a wrestling fan.
Interesting.
A lot of names. If you notice, a lot of names for some of the movies are kind of like come from wrestling. Quantum Mania. What does that sound like?
Yeah, Quantum Mania.
Right, Takashi? You told me at one point that Kevin Feige is kind of a wrestling fan, right? It's Chris Hemsworth. Because I heard Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Because Chris Hemsworth said the Hogan project is still in the works. He said this when he was doing the promotion for Thor 4. That the Hogan thing, he was supposed to play Hogan apparently, and a biopic or something like that. Apparently, maybe Chris Hemsworth. I don't know. He's a fan of wrestling, but Hogan. Everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. Like, right? Seriously, everybody knows.
Yep.
I could tell you one thing. Not Emmy Blunt. Emmy Blunt does know nothing about wrestling. She just knows Rock did wrestling, but in the interview for Jungle Cruise, she knew the Rock did wrestling, but she did not know wrestling. Yeah. So he's coming out of his break because of his I know he doesn't have is it dementia? No, is it the gene for dementia or Alzheimer's? Is he coming out of that soon? Like he's gonna come out like it's not retirement, but it's just a mini like break. Well, man, if he has to be careful doing Hogan, man, because Hogan's been taking a lot of shit over the years, man. Like the racist stuff, the tape, the racist stuff, the sex tape.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're going to actually cover in that movie.
I mean, there was one point Vince McMahon was supposed to have a movie based on Vince McMahon, and I read Bradley Cooper was supposed to be Vince McMahon, but I think they shelved that. But I don't think it's because of the accusations and the stuff that comes out. I think it was before. But I'm not 100% sure if Bradley Cooper, if that was 100% true. But that's why I read somewhere that Bradley Cooper was originally supposed to do a biopic as Vince McMahon, because I think he kind of does look like a younger Vince McMahon a bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Was that true, Degrassi? Man, if they had Hogan biopic, I wonder who's gonna play Savage.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to see who they get for that.
Oh, everybody knows that. Like at least people know Savage is. I mean, Bonesaw, right? Bonesaw's
ready.
Yeah. So who's directing the Hogan biopic?
Don't know. I really don't know.
Really not. Let's see what else. Yeah, so we're getting Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Todd Phillips? What the? Oh God.
Todd Phillips?
Todd Phillips is directing it.
Really? I mean, if it's good as a Joker.
Yeah, with me, I didn't like Joker, so hopefully it'll be better. But that's an interesting choice.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. After Joker 2. But Degrassi, is it true about Bradley Cooper as Vince at one point? But I think that's been shelved. But yeah, I'm wondering what's the Hogan. I'm wondering how much influence Hogan's gonna have on that movie. I'm serious. I'm
sure they're gonna fluff it up. They're gonna fluff it up if he has creative control.
Yeah. Oh, I only use my creative control card once, brother. Bullshit. Bullshit. Come on. Here's the thing. Wow, really? That's not good. Don't tell me Rock on Phoenix is is method acting as a Joker. Don't method act as a Joker, please. So, you know what's bullshit? I was watching the NWO thing, and they described a Sting and Hogan match, and that's when Hogan apparently was trying to use creative control, and then years before, when they described the Jeff Jarrett and Hogan bash at the beach, that's the one when Hogan got fired live. He didn't refuse to do the job of Jarrett and stuff, and got fired live. I'm like, and that's Hogan saying that time. That's the only time he used creative control. I'm like, then I put two together. Wait a minute. So you lied. You basically lied.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Here's the thing. Don't method act as Harley Quinn or the Joker, please. Don't method act as those characters.
I mean, I'm sure they're not going to do that.
No, please. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about method. Wrestlers used to method act all the time. All the time. And not anymore. They're able to separate the character in public from the real selves. But at one point, they were not allowed to go in public as their real selves at times. They had to sometimes stay in character at times in public. So they used to method act all the time, wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that, Degrassi, right? Wrestlers used to method act all the time. Even when they're not even though when they're not wrestling or cutting promos or whatever. They used to method act all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is? Yeah, we got Logan Paul, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Gotta hope Seth Rollins kicks his ass.
I hope so too. It looks like they're finally embracing him being a heel.
He was a heel to me when he faced Roman Reigns, and that match pissed me off. I don't care if it was a good match. Look, I like good matches, but in terms of storyline, in terms of Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul should have got destroyed.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. What it is.
Look, I like good matches, but sometimes storyline dictates it's okay to have a short match, a beating.
I guess I just didn't want to pull.
This is shelved too. Netflix is not doing that anymore. I don't think Netflix is doing this anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I think they decided to cancel it because of the accusations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it might still be on, but I think because of the accusations that came out last year, in the middle of 2022, Netflix might have decided to cancel it because they didn't want any controversy.
Fair enough.
Because apparently Vince was going to have some influence on that, and obviously, WWE when they do these projects, they're very careful what to include. They're very careful.
Yeah. They got an image to keep.
Yeah. And what else is there? Let's see. What else? Yeah, we don't have to talk detail about Logan Paul stuff once. Oh, so I'm looking forward to this match. I think it's gonna be a fun match. Oh, Blumhouse. I didn't know about this. Oh, Austin has a new show on A&E. It's I don't know what it is. It's like a traveling show or something. But I like this match. I'm looking forward to this match. Damage Control is facing Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish. I'm looking forward to that match. A 6-woman tag team match with Damage Control and these. I mean, anytime you get to see those legends. I mean, I saw Trish Stratus wrestle at SummerSlam in 2019. I never thought a chance I'd ever see her wrestle. But seeing her, Lita, Becky, who are the tag team champions, take on Damage Control, I think I'm more excited for this match than Asuka and Bianca Belair.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm still a little.
You're not doing anything with that. Like the field is not doing anything like that. That Bianca Belair and Asuka, all Asuka is doing is like teasing something. Like, do it. Just spin your face already.
They're saving it. They're saving it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still probably a little bit more excited for Rhea and Charlotte, but
Me too.
this 6-woman tag, definitely I'm excited for it. I was afraid we weren't gonna get it, because I thought there were, since Becky and Lita won the titles, I was thinking, oh, they're gonna do Becky and Lita versus gonna do the rematch with Damage Control, or they're gonna shoehorn in Ronda and Shayna to face off against them.
They could do something like that. They could wrestle both nights, right, sisters?
Yeah, that's another thing we heard. Because
we're gonna get to that, Matthew. Definitely.
Yeah,
I'm too.
But yeah, definitely looking forward to that 6-woman tag.
It depends on Wanda's injury, if she's healed up in time, right? Because her injury is legit. But if she's period on SmackDown with a legit injury, they must feel that it's not serious enough, and that they think she'll be fine by WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Speaking of
really,
oh yeah, I was like, speaking of people that might miss WrestleMania, what's going on with Bray, man?
I have no idea. They're playing coy with us wrestling, right? Apparently, physical injury, illness, something. They're playing coy, right? Like that's what WWE does at times with mysterious, so-called disappearance, right? Like when there's a disappearance. I mean, we know with AJ Styles that was an injury. They flat out said that, but with Bray Wyatt, if you notice, he's been pulled from live events and hasn't appeared on TV. Remember, the Bobby Lashley segments. Was it just Uncle Howdy?
Yep.
So there's something else. Either some people they say it's physical, but some people might say he's suffering from an illness or something, or it's just I don't know. It's just that. Man, I'm looking for that match with Bobby Lashley. I know Bray's not the best in the ring. He's all theatrics and stuff. That's his character. That's what makes him interesting. Even though I think the interest in Bray is not as over the couple of months is not there for me anymore. Really, I think there's so many twists and turns. I don't understand some of the twists and turns. I don't understand Uncle Howdy stuff. I thought Uncle Howdy was going to turn on him or whatever. Granted, nothing came out of that. But I don't know. I hope either that. But hopefully that it's. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, because I was pretty sure that's what we're gonna get is Bobby and Bray. That's what they're building up. But he got pulled from the Madison Square Garden show, and we haven't seen them on TV. Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do tonight with Bobby. They might still do something with that. But I'll be very disappointed if he misses out on WrestleMania. I mean, is Bobby the best opponent he could have? No. But why? I wouldn't have him miss WrestleMania. No.
Why did they just if they can't get Bray? Because I would like to see Bobby Lashley in the match. He's really, really good, and I think he's really improved as a character on the mic over the years. That's just one weakness about Bobby Lashley. That's why they MVP with him for a year or whatever with the Hurt Business, because MVP did all the talking. But I think Lashley has to prove on the mic in terms of Roman Reigns. Don't let him talk too long, right? He's not the kind of guy that you should give the mic for 5-10 minutes. But for 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, he's fine. Roman Reigns. And I think, you know what, if they can't get Bray Wyatt, why don't they just insert him to Omos and Lesnar match? I mean, I'm not satisfied with that victory at Elimination Chamber.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because he needs a match. Who's there? Because we know Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus are going to face Gunther in the triple threat match.
Yeah,
right. And that's gonna be a good match. That's gonna
be really good.
Yeah, because you remember that Gunther versus Sheamus match at Clash of the Castle. That match got 5 stars from Dave Meltzer. That was just one of the best matches of the year. Now you have Drew inserted in there. Oh,
It's gonna be a barn burner, man.
yeah.
Honestly, I even would have been okay if Bray and LA Knight had a rematch. Like I would have been okay with that.
Oh, speaking of which, Cody Rhodes is facing LA Knight tonight. People love LA Knight. You don't know, like
He's great.
when I was there in Toronto at the live event, he was over with the crowd, even as a heel. He's over. This guy he's a huge heel, but he could be a huge baby face too. He could do both.
Yeah. So like they're probably still time for him to push, but like I just wish they should do more with him. Like it would be a shame if he missed out on WrestleMania. Like you got to give him something.
I mean, his name is LA.
Right, like how you gonna have an LA WrestleMania without LA Knight?
Yeah, like
it
goes hand in hand.
Right, like I was thinking because it seemed like they were building some sort of feud between him and Kofi, but Kofi's I think injured right now.
Yeah,
so
Kofi's out.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe they could have like a LA and Xavier Woods do a match or something like. Do something at WrestleMania. I mean, if they're still thinking about doing that stupid Cinnamon Toast Crush match, they could probably do it with them. You got to make it work somehow. But like, they don't have to do that. But like, even I'm okay with even him being on the pre-show. But you got to put LA Knight on the card somewhere. You got to have him do something.
I know Vortex. I know if you play the second game, I know. But don't worry, Vortex. The second game. It's gonna be the second game is gonna be 2 seasons, so it's not gonna be 1 season. I'm talking Last of Us.
Oh. Well, thank you for spoiling it, Vortex. Oh well.
Yeah, well, it's in the game. I knew it, but yeah, it's what else is it? Yeah. What else did I put here? So apparently, Saraya, Toni Storm, and Ruby Soho. As you know, right? They are, a trio right now. Apparently, they have a name for their faction. It's called the Outcast. And I'm like, why do they call it Outcast?
Y'all are not Outcasts. What are you talking about?
No, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Why are you Outcast? Wait, Outcast on WWE? Is that it?
I guess that's what they're referring to. But even that don't make any sense because 70%, 60% of the roster is former WWE stars. So what are you talking about?
Where's Amber Moon? Where's Serena Deeb?
Adam Cole, baby.
Tay Conti.
Malachi Black. Buddy Matthews.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, hello, Cody Rhodes, former
Keith Lee, Kyle O'Reilly,
Swerve Strickland,
Samoa Joe. Yeah, I think you said that. Cesaro, John Moxley, Chris Jericho. I think 2 of his buddies in that faction. I don't know their names, but 2 of them were in NXT. Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
Jim Ross, Taz.
Yep, and you're talking about we're the Outcasts. We're the ones that are weird ones out.
And here's the thing. Ruby and Toni Storm were released.
Yeah.
Paige should not be an Outcast because her contract expired. They did not release her. Her contract expired. Mm-hmm. So she chose to go to AEW. She was not released. So she's not really an Outcast. Those other 2, I can see why they have beef. I can see why. But Paige, no, I'm sorry, but you're not an Outcast. You decided not to retire. You decided not to resign with WWE when your contract expired. They let her go. When their contract expired. Actually, they did not let her go. I think they offered a contract, but she wanted to wrestle, and they wouldn't let her wrestle. AEW would. That's the reason she went to AEW. And plus, AEW could give you good money too. Mm. I remember Harvey Rimple, man. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
They're trying like people are like, what are they trying to be the NWO?
NWO Wolfpack.
I thought the Elite was supposed to be NWO, but they don't act like NWO. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
The
it
Bullet
seemed
Club
like that's what they were building up. Yeah.
the Bullet Club's the closest thing to the NWO
Yeah.
to me, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's the
yeah,
closest thing. But yeah, I mean, as far as this trio, I mean, they could make something out of it. It could be interesting. I don't know. We just gotta see what they do with it, and then I think that is it me or there's too many female heels. Like there's a lot of female heels. I don't remember. I can't even think of like
and the thing is,
a lot of baby faces.
The thing is, you also like the wing of like they're trying to like separate ROH from AEW, like as they're like two different brands. But I'm like, nah, just keep it as one. Who cares?
Well, no, because it's already the show's already overstuffed. Like mixing in ROH stuff, like I don't know.
That's why. You brought up a good point to a segue. Poorly, they might add a third show on Saturday nights.
Is this another wrestling show?
Yeah, a wrestling show, an actual wrestling show.
For what reason?
I don't know. It's an hour long, but maybe
like is it just going to be another Rampage?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? They have to expose their talent more to live TV, right? Or not live TV because Rampage is not live, or some. But it's tape. But they have so much talent. Like the one thing about AEW, at one point WWE was oversaturated with talent. AEW is really oversaturated talent. So maybe adding. My thing is, maybe they should add an extra hour to Rampage, but that really depends on Warner Brothers if they'll allow them to have an extra time slot for Rampage on TNT, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? It's all up to Warner Brothers. Look, because here's the thing. WCW one point was owned by Warner Brothers, basically by Ted Turner. But the thing is, AEW is not owned by them. They still have to ask for a time slot. And Ted Turner loved wrestling. He loved wrestling.
So yeah, what was the name? What's the name of this new show? Wasn't it like Collision or something? I don't know.
I don't think they have a name yet. The rumors are going to announce something in April.
Okay. Well, okay. So the only way I could see this being successful is if they treat it as another Dynamite. This is a second brand, and you have other wrestlers that you don't see on Dynamite. Like they should have the attention, as you said, like to get more spotlight on other wrestlers. Like it should be treated pretty much as a second brand. And then, it's just. I have a feeling that's not what they're going to do. I feel like they're going to treat it as a live Rampage. But like, what they need to do is, I mean, I know it's going to be copying WWE, but it's like they need to like split some of the titles, and put them on that show. Rampage, like I don't know what you can do about Rampage. I mean,
so what?
I don't
know. Like if they're gonna do this,
and then they have Dark and Elevation as well.
And I don't watch Dark and Elevation on YouTube. I'm sorry, I don't like watching wrestling on YouTube. I like watching it on my TV.
I mean, I feel you. I mean, I don't mind watching stuff on the. I don't mind watch. I sometimes watch Dark and Elevation, but like it seems like it's just the same people over and over again that they put on that show.
Yes, and there's a lot of squash masters in that, like because they put like a very experienced wrestler versus like some unknown name. Here's the thing. I think Rampage should be 2 hours, but not from a 10 o'clock slot time, right? From 10 because it is a late show, obviously because they don't want to compete with SmackDown on Friday. Obviously, smart,
right? I mean, like they need to go back to treating Rampage like the pure wrestling show, and then leave Dynamite and whatever this new show is going to be. It can be wrestling and story based.
And you need to do stuff with Ring of Honor. You need to put on actual TV. I don't want to do this. I'm not paying for Ring of Honor Club, whatever it's called, to watch.
Honestly, I wish they would just get rid of Rampage altogether and put ROH there.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go bathroom. You can talk wherever you want, wrestling related. If there's stuff off your chest, go ahead and tell the crowd.
Sure, sure. But okay, so it's just me, guys. What's up? It's DL. Just want to let you guys know. Also, I do have a YouTube channel called I Am DL, where I talk about movies and shows and everything in nerd and geek culture. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, that'll be very appreciative. I did talk about wrestling on my channel, but it wasn't getting a lot of views. I'm thinking about bringing it back if there's enough demand for it. But anyway, yeah, I think the best move for this new AEW show, it needs to be treated like another Dynamite. You know, like it should be another brand, main brand for them, and we should be seeing wrestlers that we don't normally see on no, the stream's not over. He had to go to the restroom, so I'm taking over at the moment, Vortex. But anyway, so yeah, it's like we should be seeing wrestlers on that new show that we don't see on Dynamite. Like the wrestlers that we would see like on Dark and Elevation that I think should be pushed, that other people think should be pushed, they should be on that show. You know, this should not be treated as another Rampage. Not gonna lie, you prefer old DL? What do you old DL? What do you mean by the old DL? Appreciate you plugging my channel though in the comments. Yeah, there you see the link in the in the chat. They'll take you to my channel. But yeah, it's just like there is too much talent, and you know, just Dynamite and the dark shows and Rampage is not covering it. They're not properly covering all these wrestlers, so it's like they need to treat this new show as like another like a main brand, you know. And then I guess they could keep Rampage and the dark stuff just be the plain wrestling stuff. Like don't focus too much on storylines on that. Like leave that to Dynamite and this new show. But that's what I would do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you missed
I'm back,
my
guys.
yeah. You missed my old profile picture, Vortex. Oh, I didn't know you liked that. Oh, I'm glad you did like the old one, but like I did need to transition to something new.
What the heck?
Uh-oh.
What the heck is this? What do you mean? No, you're Vortex. Nice try, Vortex.
Nice try.
But that's I want to go on a rant about something. 5-minute rant, and you could chime in. NXT will block main event. Roxanne Perez versus Miko Samatara, whatever her name is, whatever. Did you watch that match?
The what?
The Bull Block, NXT Bull Block last.
Oh, the Roxanne Perez match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see all of it. I saw like the last half of it.
Okay, I want to talk to people who think Roxanne Perez was legitimately hurt. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of got me for a second. It did give me for a second.
But I thought for a second maybe for a second it got me, but then when I started noticing that they started to do 10 minutes of her on the ground checking about her, they're putting on a stretcher, and then basically shooting it, videotaping it, that's how you knew it's a work. Because if it was real, they would not show all that stuff. That's how you know. But the people online, the fans online, oh, I hope she's okay. I hope she's not injured or anything. Like, guys, she's a fucking work. It's work.
That's how you know she's a good storyteller.
Yeah. Like
she made you actually believe that she was hurt. So I have a lot of respect for Roxanne on that point.
But if you know Wesley, you just know it's a work, right? Like
yeah, and as soon as I saw them following her to the ambulance, like, okay, yeah, this is a work.
There was a shot of her where she opened her eyes. She mistakenly opened her eyes when they had that thing on her mouth for the oxygen, right, to breathe. It came off, and then she opened her eyes momentarily, and then she closed them again. So, if it was real, right? If any injury is real, they never show it in wrestling. They don't show it. Especially after they don't show anything like that if it's real. If it's fake, yes.
Yeah.
Fake, they'll show it.
Yep. And then I instantly thought of something like, what a coincidence that Shawn Michaels is running this. But like, you remember back in the 90s when he had that match with Owen Hart and then he passed out in the middle of the ring?
And that was based off a real incident. He had a fight with a bunch of military men. Because apparently the story was this is real life. It happened in real life. This is out of character, not in character at the time. Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels back in the 90s. What a shitstorm that guy was. Like, what a shit disturber he was. Arrogant, cocky son of a bitch. Right? But apparently the story was he was in a bar and he was hitting on a woman, right? But apparently that woman was with an army, somebody from the military. I'm not sure which section, from which division of the military. I'm not sure if it's the Army, Air Force, Marine, whatever, somebody basically from the military. And then he got beat up by him and his friends. And then they played it off on that match, right? They played it off on that match against Owen Hart. I remember that. Yeah, that's a callback. That's what they did.
Yep. So I thought that was cool what they did.
So we got Gargano back against Grayson Waller.
Yeah, about to face Grayson Waller. I am so relieved. I was so scared that they were going to bring Shawn Michaels out of retirement again, and I'm like, no, you can't do that again.
Listen, I thought they were going to do. I was like, oh my god, they're really going to bring Shawn Michaels back to wrestle. That's what I thought. Yeah,
but thank God. Yeah, Johnny Wrestling back to NXT, man.
And it kind of makes sense because remember when NXT 2.0 started and Gargano left NXT after the War Games match. Grayson Waller is the one that took him out, like really took him out. Remember? Mm-hmm. And so it all comes around full circle. Gargano gets his revenge. Makes perfect sense. That's great about wrestling storytelling, man.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to that match. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be the afternoon, right? Because it's going to be on the same night as the WrestleMania. It's going to be the afternoon takeover.
Oh, yeah, because WrestleMania is both nights.
Yeah.
Okay. I meant that. That'll be cool.
So I just found this out now. It's this rumor. Big rumor. Degrassi. Big rumor. You might interest. So WWE reportedly still trying to get Stone Cold for WrestleMania 39.
No, we don't need him. We don't.
According to reports, Fightful Select reports that WWE has not abandoned the idea of having Austin wrestle or appear at WrestleMania, despite there being less than a month before the event. The latest report suggests that W has come up with even more pitches, and one name WWE has thrown out there as an opponent is LA Knight, though it is unknown where Stone Cold's feelings on that stance. Yeah, if the guy rejected a match with Brock Lesnar, I don't think he's going to do more LA Knight.
Honestly, there's only one match. If they have to get him at WrestleMania, there's only one match that he should do where it will make the most sense. LA Knight. Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what they said. LA Knight. That's what I think I said in the report. That'd be fun. Oh, the and what chance? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
Dude, it's right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like LA Knight versus Stone Cold will be so great.
Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be like Stone Cold. Yeah, Austin. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'll be awesome, man.
I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania because that's the fact of life. Yeah.
And you want to know the fact of life when Austin gets him the finger in the stunner.
Yep.
and then
the fact of life is I just whipped your ass, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah, and gets about cans of beers and just pour beers all over LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
If you want to see Stone Cold and LA Knight at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Stone Cold could go with anybody at WrestleMania because it's freaking Stone Cold.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, and I'm halfway thinking that he could do what Max. I don't know about Bray. I might detract that statement. I don't know.
Have Bray stay away from Stone Cold.
Yeah. But like really, like I don't know who else you would like, shove, into WrestleMania to face Stone Cold that would make more sense other than LA Knight, So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's so true, man.
even so much, I mean, like they don't even have to like do like an actual like official match. Like they could do like a segment, even that I'll be happy with.
Yeah, same is fine. Yeah, they have to do stuff with LA Knight, man. Like, this guy has to be on TV every week.
Yeah, bruh. Like he is so over. Like his mic skills are awesome. His wrestling skills are really good. Like I hope they push him. I hope they push him to the moon.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here because it's like 10 minutes before Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and shoot yourself. Good stuff.
Okay, I will pitch myself again because I did it earlier while you were gone. But y'all can check out my channel at I Am DL, where I talk about movies and shows and everything in nerdy geek culture. And apparently Vortex is disappointed on my new logo. I actually really like this new logo. I'm so sorry that you yeah, look at it, like hashtag bring back old DL profile picture, hashtag sell DL to Netflix, hashtag sell the DL verse, hashtag we run with DL. Okay, appreciate that. But anyway, Scream 6 review I just posted it a few minutes ago, so you can check out my thoughts on that. Tomorrow, we're continuing to do the Transformers live streams, talk about all the Transformers movies before Rise of the Beast comes out with my friend and fellow YouTuber Big B. I finished talking about all the Rocky and it's going good. We just started. We just talked about the animated movie last month, so we're now going to get into the Michael Bay films tomorrow. So that will be very interesting. Right. I've just talked about all the Rocky and Creed films. If you guys want to check out my thoughts on those, it's on the channel. And then Shazam and John Wick will be out very soon, so I will do reviews on those as well. But yeah, if you want to hear my takes on movies and shows and whatnot, check out my channel.
All right, thank you. I'll be on my main channel. Wednesday is Talk Pop, episode 4. It's not much. There's not much to talk about yet. I'm not going to talk about the Oscars. I'm just going to talk about some news, whatever pops up. That's Wednesday. I may do something tomorrow. I don't know. I may do something tonight. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, be on the local for Thursday. I'm not sure when I'm going to do Thursday. It might be a wrestling stream. Oh, Thursday there's going to be... If I go see Shazam on Thursday, I might pop up a Shazam review on my main channel on Thursday. If I see it on Thursday. Otherwise, I'll do it on Friday. Because I haven't pre-ordered tickets, so I could do both. I could do it the other day. And Mandalorian at the Chapter 19 review will go up tomorrow. Non spoilers. And Saturday, on Let's Talk Pop 5, we're going to do 2 spoiler review streams: Shazam and episode 19, chapter 19 of Mandalorian season 3. But thank you guys. Share, like, subscribe, comment below, and do all that stuff. Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Bye.